So I actually had no idea who Chase Shakur, am I saying that right? Had no idea who he was before this project. No disrespect to him, I didn't know who he was. I wasn't on game, you know what I'm saying? This is definitely an album. It's good. It's not mid. It's a little better than mid. It has a few hiccups, not enough to make it great, or not enough to like make it bad, or not even enough to make it mid. But it definitely isn't hitting enough of a stride to make it great. You know what I'm saying? It's close to being a 7, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? Kind of a spoiler alert. It's a 6, but you know what I'm saying. It's fine. It's a fine project. Very nice ambience, a very nice atmosphere. That part of the album is on point. I love this like kind of foggy, like spectacle, like starry night, starry-eyed atmosphere that it's given off. I love that. I think that's great. Chase Shakur, I love his voice. His voice is very nice. That's a lot of the heavy compliments I have. It's still not amazing, like I said. Second half is definitely better than the first half. And even the first half, the first like 2 or 3 songs are really good, and then they kind of drop off until like closer to the end, and then they pick back up a lot. I forget the name of the only song I outright didn't like. I forget what it's called, but there's only one song about midway through that I didn't like. Songs feel very samey. That's one problem. That's definitely a big thing for me. If your album feels like I'm listening to the same song over and over again, I'm gonna dislike it. If you're not like really good at making that same type of song, if you know what I'm saying. What's another note I wrote down? Could have benefited from more voices. What I mean by that is Chase's voice just doesn't seem, or at least on this project, I haven't heard anything else, does not seem as powerful enough, as enough of a presence on this album to where he can carry it. You know what I'm saying? Only 2 features on here, I'm pretty sure. You got Ty Fontaine, and what was the other one? Smino. The song with Smino is really good. I like the song with Smino pretty good. But the one with Ty Fontaine is also pretty good, but like I said, it's just nice hearing another voice. You know what I'm saying? Because these guys, like especially Ty Fontaine and especially Smino, Ty Fontaine isn't as much of a presence as more of a presence as Chase Shakur was, but it's still more of a presence. Sorry, I keep moving around if you hear me moving. But like I said, just could have benefited from some more voices instead of just his singing, which isn't even bad. It's just, it sounds nice, but it's not enough, if that makes sense. Overall, like I said, a 6 out of 10. Definitely could have been better. He's a young guy, though, very early in his music career, and he's already got 2 million monthly listeners on Spotify. I'm pretty sure this is early into his career. I think it is. I could be wrong, and he could have been dropping music since I was a fucking baby, but like I don't think so. Anyway, 6 out of 10. This is kind of an album. It lacks replayability for me. Like, there isn't much I can say about it. Like, it kind of just came and went. You know what I'm saying? Like, in my mind, in my brain. And that sucks. I know that kind of rectifies or retcons what I just said. The fact that I think it was, like, a good atmosphere and a good presence. It was that, but I immediately was took out of that atmosphere. Like, it didn't last long. You know what I'm saying? And part of that might have been because I listened to it at work. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like it just wasn't enough. It came and went. 6 out of 10. If you made it to this video, which I feel like it was a little negative to be a 6, but anyway, you can join the Patreon for as little as $1.50 a month if you want to. You get benefits being a Patreon member. I'll shout you out in videos. You would have got to see this video early if you was a Patreon member. And if you're a Patreon member, then you're seeing this anyway, you know, upgrade. Like, come on, don't be a brokey. Anyway, support the channel. If you want to, you can subscribe, like, comment. You'll have my greatest loves. Anyway, I love you guys. Hope y'all are having a great day. Subscribe. Come on now. Why ain't the button working? What is going on?